Shalom, shalom. First off, foremost, must give all honor, praises, glory, and respect to our Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. The Wadi Habashim Yahweh Shai, forgive me the spirit through this lesson. Must give double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone for the mighty work that they do, and also a mighty shalom to the whole elect watching out there. Shalom. This brother and I come back to another quick lesson from GMS Camp Carey, Indiana. And guess what? It's June! And here come the microchips. Okay? They coming. It's on its way. It's here. Alright? This last few weeks, months, they've been programming the masses, programming the people. Okay? Conditioning the people to accept this chip in their right hand and in their foreheads. Okay, Elon Muskie back. Okay, and the Neuralink. He had some fools. You know, one of them being Jake, to try it out, to do test round. But they already tested out on the people. You know, people that they kidnapped. You know, homeless people who are deemed irrelevant people, you know what I'm saying, and rats, monkeys, all that stuff. Okay, they done that already. Now it's time for the conditioning process. That's why they say, oh, our first person tested. It ain't your first person tested. It ain't your third person tested. You know, they tested several different individuals, like I just named, you know, and creatures. And they did it, you know, most likely underground in their facilities, you know, or on their islands or whatever. They've done it, okay? So now it's time to condition the people to accept that. So they have these random TikTokers, YouTubers, all right, and even celebrities trying to make it look normal, trying to make it look fun and exciting right now. And then when they usher it in, they're going to have perks, okay? They're going to have you being allowed to do certain things. Certain things will be obtainable for you if you receive this mark. And then, you know, it's like they're going to give you rewards. And then they're going to try to discriminate the people who don't want to get it. And then they're going to make it mandatory. And then they're going to make it punishable. Okay, first with fines, then with trying to banish the people from society. And then those people, same people, are going to be whoever does not receive the mark. Okay, they're going to be what? They're going to be killed. All right. They're going to be enemies of the state. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, and starting at verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. There you go. You're gonna be destroyed. Okay? And ultimately, it's in the power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, who decides who's gonna receive that chip and who's not. Okay? But we all know that, well, we don't know all, but the brothers know that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is gonna lift up a standard, okay, when the enemy comes in like a flood. Okay? That remnant, all right, the 1/3 of Israel, 144,000 prophets, will not bow the knee to Baal. Okay, who's going to stand tall and stand strong for the faith of Yahweh Shai. It's like Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, but whoever does not worship they system, they're going to be destroyed. Okay, enemy of the state. All right, the enemy of the people. All right, and they're going to deem you a domestic terrorist. Okay. And it's already being set forth right now. It's already in the making process. All right, they can already condemning the people who, um, you know, who are going against their narrative. They did the whole thing with the Rona. Anybody who did not take the vaccination, they were deemed an enemy. Okay, and they were slandered, right? Verse 16, and he causeth all. Okay, he being the elite baking families, Esau, Edom. Okay, the rulers of this world. To what? Aslakia. Both small and great. Doesn't matter if you're a peon or if you're a high-ranking celebrity or politician. Doesn't matter if you're broke or if you're rich. Okay, rich and poor. Doesn't matter if you got a lot of money, a lot of status, or if you homeless or going check to check, free and bond. No matter if you quote unquote walking around free, all right, or if you locked up in the state penitentiary, right, or if you're in the FEMA camp at the time, to receive a mark, an incision, okay, a sketching, all right, charagma, right, in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, it's gonna be, and that's just roughly paraphrasing it, because it could be anywhere. It could put in your left hand, your arm, your shoulder, your back. And we seen that in the movie Manchurian Candidate with Denzel Washington, when they put it in his back shoulder. So, a lot of people might, I got it in my butt cheek. It don't matter. You still got it as long as you get it. Okay, but the forehead is specifically for the brain, those brain chips. And that no man, not no man, okay, nobody, no man, woman, or child might buy or sell. You ain't gonna be able to purchase anything unless you are part of this digital system and have that digital mark. Okay, the charagma. Save he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And we all know that's 666 is going to be a digital code. It's going to be established in you. All right, you're going to have a new name, and it's going to be in that barcode. Okay? It's going to be, your new name is going to be a number. Right? We're going to have to hurry up. This is the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 5, starting at verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, there's a time where they talking about, oh, everything's going fine. It's June, ain't no microchips. Okay? Then what? Sudden destruction. Okay? It's cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. They're not going to escape these times. Only one's going to escape is the hopeful elect. All right? That remnant that's been saved and predestined from the foundations of earth. They're the only ones going to escape this atrocity that's going to be bestowed upon the entire earth. All right? But ye, specifically in Babylon the Great, America. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness. Okay, we're not in the darkness anymore. We've awakened. Okay, we've been quickened. Okay, through the Spirit, through this Word, by His men that have ranked over us, by the men of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, that day should not overtake you as a thief. Okay, Yahweh Shai is not going to come in as a thief onto us, because we've been watching. We've been watching out for the prophecy. We've been hastening the day of his return. Okay, hastening the day of Jacob's trouble. Okay, hastening the day of this system going down. Right? We patiently waiting every single day, hoping that this be the day. Okay, because that's going to lead to our salvation, and we know that for a fact. All right. Ye are the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. That's right. We've overcame that, okay, by being awakened. Okay, because like I said, it's high time to wake out of sleep. Why? Because our salvation is nearer than we believe. But I gotta end it here, so we're gonna get all honor, praise, glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahshai, by Shem Kakadash, double honor to that Apostle Elder Great Millstone, mighty Shalom to the whole Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahshai by Shem Kakadash, Brakathum.